Week 2 over in the N.E.F.L, and we'll be going over some of the results from the weekend. We also have footage from Johnstown v Enfield, Cord Celtic seconds v OMP seconds, and Boyne Harps away to Trim Celtic. There's some footage as well sent in by viewers that we're going to share with you. But just before we get to all that, we're just going to have a quick look at the results from the Women's League from last Monday night. The big winners in Week 1 of the N.E.F.L Women's League were Trim Celtic, who mirrored the men's result with a 9-0 away win. Other wins on the day for Park Villa, 3-1 away to Screen Tara, while Park Celtic beat Kingscourt Harps 3-2 at home. In Group B, Slane Wanderers big winners at home to Drogheda Town 7-1. Balogan also winning on the day 3-0 to Balbriggan, while Albion Rovers had a great away win to Key Celtic, winning 5-3. There were 2 games played in the MDL grounds on Thursday night. The earlier kick-off saw Park Villa second team up against Robinstown. Park Villa running out 2-0 winners. That gives them their second win on the bounce. The other game, the later game on the Astro pitch, saw Johnstown v N.E.F.L. We were at that game and covered it, and here's how that game went. Johnstown hosted Enfield Celtic in the MDL grounds on Thursday night. They were looking to make it 2 wins in the bounce. And they got off to a great start when winger Ali O'Brien curled one into the top of the net after only a couple of minutes. O'Brien was involved again in the second goal, getting taken down here for a panel. Up stepped Adam Foy. 2-0 Johnstown, less than 10 minutes played. Enfield did have a couple of half chances, this one probably being the pick of them in the first half, before Johnstown winger Blessed ran by a couple of players and somehow seen his shot squirm underneath the Enfield keeper to make it 3-0 to Johnstown. Blessed then thought he got his second of the game and Johnstown fourth, and he scored this beauty of a free kick into the top corner, only to see it disallowed by the referee under the new rule change. When 3 or more players are in the defending wall, the attacking team players must remain 1 metre from the wall till the ball is played. And as you can see from this replay, the Johnstown midfielder standing directly in front of the wall. Blessed would go on and get a second of the game when he fired from close range past the Enfield keeper to make it 4-0. Looked like game over for Enfield at this stage. But they managed to pull back a goal back when the ball was flicked past the Johnstown keeper to make it 4-1. 4-1 would turn into 4-2 towards the end of the match when Enfield got another consolation goal. But that's all it proved to be, a consolation, as Johnstown would run out 4-2 winners on the night. Great win there for Johnstown. That's making it 2 wins in the trough for them. Playing good football as well. Other results in the night saw Albion Rovers put 10 past Toro in a 10-2 win. Square drew 1-0 with Newtown. Mahevin and Moore made it 2 wins in the bounce, beating Balogan 2-0. The league also, under the new management, made it 2 wins in the bounce, away to Park Villa 2-0, while Rock Celtic had a 5-1 win over Drogheda Town. Virginia Celtic lost at home to RD Seconds 4-2, while Glenmuir Seconds beat BJD 3-1. The other big game of the night saw the Battle of the Big Two in Tully Park. Trim Celtic at home to Boyne Harps. Trim Celtic and Boyne Harps were involved in a battle on Friday night in Tully Park. Harps would have the first chance of the game as they seemed to settle into it quicker. Shot over the top here by Ryan Connor. But Trim showed just why they were unbeaten in Tully Park all last season, as they began to carve out chances of their own, going close on a number of occasions. There was no let up in the pace of the game in the second half either, as the game started end-to-end chances. Brennan going close there for Harps, before this ball just went narrowly wide for Trim Celtic. Connor then thought he put Harps ahead, only to see his volley brilliantly saved by Ryan in the Trim goal. Harps did manage to take the lead minutes later, when Blackie Kelly was played through 1-on-1 with Ryan, and he made no mistake slotting it in the bottom corner to give Harps a 1-0 lead. Aaron Ryan, who made a number of saves during the match, denied halves again, but the referee didn't credit him with the save. Gavin Brennan showing some great skill there, enjoying his return to the North East Football League. Well, the last scoring chance of the game would fall to his brother Killian. Another save from Ryan. Final score, Trim Celtic 0, Boyne Halves 1. A hard-fought win there for Boyne Halves against a very good Trim Celtic side. Now on Saturday we had 10 games played in all. Let's have a little run through of the results. And here we have the results from Saturday's games. Let's just have a look through a few of them here. Kentstown followed up on a victory last week with a 2-0 away win to Trim Celtic Seconds. Toro Seconds also had a big win at home, 6-2 over Kel Celtic Seconds. And what a game it looked like in Enfield, with Enfield Seconds against Lord Celtic. Lord Celtic finishing 5-3 winners in the day. I was at Cord Celtic Seconds in Meadowview in Drogheda to see them take on OMP Seconds. Let's have a look at the footage from that one. Saturday's game was Cord Seconds v OMP Seconds in Meadowview in Drogheda. Cord took up the game to OMP from the start and had an early goal ruled out for offside. That would prove to be the story of Cord's day, as they seemed to have no luck at all in front of goal. OMP did have some chances of their own in the first half, but were mainly restricted to set pieces. Cord were keeping the pressure on OMP, another chance here just going narrowly wide. But the goal came soon after, Matthew Nolan with this great chip, giving the OMP goalkeeper no chance. 1-0 Cord Celtic. The second half saw veteran David Doyle go close with a free kick, the first team manager reeling in the ears. Before OMP equalised with forward Kevin Mallon finishing from close range, following a great cross into the box. Both teams had chances to go ahead in the second half. This chance here falling to Luca Masella for Cord, goalkeeper with a really good save. And the goalkeeper at the other end was called into action too. Following a break from OMP, Keith Fox with this great save to push the ball over the bar. The resulting corner would see OMP take the lead in the game, with Sheehan McGuinness scoring directly from the corner kick, putting OMP 2-1 up. That goal would go on to be the winner, giving OMP a 2-1 win and all 3 points in the day. Good win for OMP Seconds there, and what a goal to win the game, directly from a goal kick. Also great to see that Doyle's boots still fit him after all these years. Only messing Doyle. Now just before we go over Sunday's results, I've been asking to send in any video clips you have from any North East Football League games, and I'm delighted to say they've started coming through. So let's have a look at a few of them now. This first clip was sent in to us by Joey O'Doherty, who was at the Rock Celtic and Drogheda Town match. Ronan Sands with this great free kick into the top corner. The second clip, sent in by Damien Bellew, the Bay manager, is of Kevin Mullen making another penalty save. Incredibly, Damien told me it's his 18th for Bay since they joined the league in 2015. Sunday's results seen Bay get their first win this season at home to RD Celtic, and we just seen Kevin Mullen making the penalty save to give Bay all 3 points. Elsewhere, Carrick had a big 5-2 win over Bailieborough. Kel Celtic had a massive 7-3 win at home to Oldcastle. Meath Daily TV was at that game, and we've just shared that on our page, so check out that footage. OMP copied what the second teams did the day before when they played Cord Celtic's first team and ran out 5-1 winners. Elsewhere, Redeemer also claimed their first win of the season with a 2-1 win over Kingscourt. And Slane and Robinstown played out a monster. 9 goals scored in that game, with Slane winning 5-4 in the end. Now, just before we have a look at this week's fixtures, I just want to tell you about a few updates on nefl.ie. We've added all the league tables to the website. You can also go to Fixtures and Results and get all the up-to-date information. Also, on N.E.F.L TV, a YouTube channel, I'll be putting extended highlights from all the games captured over the weekend. So if you go onto there and subscribe, it'd be a great help. Now, let's have a look at some of the fixtures coming up this week. There's 2 games on Thursday night, with Albion at home to RD Celtic. Johnstown also hosts Virginia in the MDL Astro. Friday sees Boyne Habs host Trim Town. Glenmore are home to Toro, while Ballybor take on Square. Drogheda Town make the trip to Kingscourt to face Kingscourt Harps. Rock Celtic and Carrick, that should be a cracker. I might get to that one with the camera. Parkville are looking for the first win of the season, will they take on Trim Celtic Seconds. RD Celtic Seconds against BJD, while Castlevilla host Toro Seconds. There's 8 games to pick from on Saturday, a lot of football there. Well, on Sunday there's a couple of big local derbies on as well. Bay host Mahevna and Morden Dog Derby, while elsewhere the league hold Kenstown. Both teams with 100% record going head to head in the league at 2:30 on Sunday. Should be a great game. That's it from me from this week. If you go to a game and you record any footage, remember, send it in to me at the email address below, and I'll hopefully be back next week with more footage and more results from all the games over the North East Football League. Bye.